Hi guys, welcome back to the Painscreek Killings, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Vivi, and we're still in Matthew's room. Oh, hello. Yeah, so he got a letter from Brendan O'Malley, attorney. So they're willing to take his case, well, for Scott. Emerald State Bank. Oh, checking account statement. He got a donation from Robert's family, or maybe the church, $1,000, and then there's a lot of, well, $5,000 for the lawyers. That's steep. Okay, nothing exciting, but we still got this. Oh, there we go. Diary. February 25th, 71. I've always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church at age 21. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call mom and dad. But Father Calvin said God has better plans for my future, and in time I will come to realize it. The Roberts family are looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine will fit the position really well. I know I should not lie, but I want Sofia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sofia is in need, and I'm sure she will be glad to have this job. Wait, is Sofia in need, or you? I mean, or both? And hey, is this a person Matthew is in love with? It almost sounds like it. Since having the job at the mansion, Sofia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we would explore Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. Oh, so she was at the orphanage as well? Wow, that's pretty sad and ironic, isn't it? I mean, Sofia, an orphan, giving birth to an orphan. Well, he thinks he's an orphan. Today is Sofia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and even the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's because of Sofia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the little big books. So, I'm guessing he's in love with Sofia. Right, so the code worked. And we're finally inside the shed. No tools I can pick up. Oh, we've got a key. Mansion room key. Right. Another key. It says Trisha. And then more chess pieces. Yeah, let's just grab some pictures. This is for the desk in the study here at the mansion, I think. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. Alright, nothing besides the diary left, I don't think. Right, only the diary left. It looks like Trisha's diary, definitely. I like being with Scott. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge me or tell me what to do. He cares about what I think. He makes me happy. Scott and I have decided to have our own secret hideout. It'll be really fun. Mom won't know that we are secretly meeting. I'm so glad that Scott is now working at the mansion, although having Andrew as his supervisor is probably not the best idea. He's drunk all the time. I don't want him to influence Scott in a bad way. Scott has to work the garden the whole day. After that, he has some errands to do. I guess we won't be meeting today. I miss him already. I wanted to learn photography, so Mom hired Oliver to be my tutor. At first, I thought he would be too old to teach. Plus, his techniques are probably too ancient. But when he came, I was surprised that he's a very humble person. Despite our age differences, we talked for hours. I felt comfortable around him. Then he showed me the photos he took. They were beautiful. At that moment, I realized I should not judge a book by its cover. I'm glad Oliver is my teacher. Yeah, hey, no ageism here, please. Scott has finally finished moving all his stuff to the cabin. Winter is coming. It will be extremely cold in the cabin. The fireplace should help. Maybe I should knit a scarf for Scott. I think I'll visit him today. Wait a second. Winter is coming? I mean, sure, we may say that, but it's just, I think, a reference to, not even gonna mention it. Right, so I think that was it. But we found a key, or two actually. So it's probably best to go back to the mansion. Yep, one of them was Trisha's, wasn't it? Yeah, let's go straight up to her room and see if we can figure it out. Here. Oh, that's a wall. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna fit this one? This box? That's for Scott. No. And this tiny one. No, really? It says Trisha on it, so... Nope, it didn't. Alright, hey, it said... Oh god. It said something about, something written on the back. Oh, come on. This is... Why is this so hard? Really? Oh, drawer. Makes total sense. There we go. Another key. Okay. Looks like a house key. Right, whose house? Ah, Dorothy's house. You can always stay at my place when you feel lonely. Wouldn't she be just as lonely in your place? Alone? Oh, a cross? What's it say? Well, I can store it. Please hold on to this. Someday I will tell you everything. Oh, so he's figured out something between this one and the previous episode. Maybe we'll find out. Mom is so judgmental. She doesn't want me to be near Scott, saying that I should find someone who is of the same class as me. What does that even mean? Who determines what class Scott is in? Yeah. Did Mom talk to Father Matthew? Is that why Father Matthew forbids us from seeing each other? Don't they know we are in love? Oh, yeah, they probably do, and that's probably the real issue here. Would you say? Poor Trisha, this is not gonna go down well. Last night, Scott and Father Matthew had a big fight. Father Matthew told him to stop seeing me again. I asked Scott why, but he didn't know the reason. I feel so miserable. October, it's been a few months. Scott asked if I had a younger brother named Vincent. I didn't. He told me that it was probably a fake rumor, but wanted to be sure about it. Who would spread such a rumor about my family? So he's learning stuff, and Trisha knows nothing. Shouldn't he have told her? Maybe he's waiting to be absolutely sure, perhaps. I mean, the moment you know you're her brother, you should say so. Don't leave her in the dark. Just don't. So I hope he will do that. It doesn't sound like it, because if Trisha killed herself over this, then she probably didn't find out about this until it was... Wait, she died after Scott died. No, she didn't. So maybe he told her? When did she die? I don't think we have a date just yet. All I know is that... Yes, of course. She died in 95, he died in 96. So, simple math. At dinner, I asked Mom if I ever had a younger brother named Vincent. She stared at me and said no. She then asked where I got the name from. When I said from Scott, she told me dinner's over. I argued with her. She yelled and sent me to my room. Wait a second. What? She's 20 years old and is sent to her room? That's ridiculous. Fine. Later, I heard her arguing with Dad. How could Mom fire Scott? That's so unreasonable. There's no reason at all for firing him. And why can't I see Scott anymore? I love Scott. Dad loves him too. Only Mom hates him, and I don't even know why. Oh, you poor girl. Yeah, someone should tell you already. Come on, guys. Don't do this to her. November. I find it really strange. I know that today is Scott's day off, so I tried to surprise him at the cabin. However, I couldn't find him. I searched everywhere, in and out of the cabin. He was nowhere to be found. Just as I was about to leave, he suddenly appeared as if he had been in the cabin this whole time. This happened several times already. I wonder if there is a hidden room in the cabin which I didn't know about. Yeah, you and me both, girl. But hey, this is getting weirder and weirder. He's known this for a year now, or at least... Yeah, he must have known a lot of stuff up until that point. And he hasn't dropped a hint to Trisha? He still sees her? Are you kidding me? Or... It doesn't really say he sees her, but she tries to make contact with Scott. I hope he's avoiding her. I mean, that's better than... No, actually it isn't. He should have told her. Damn it. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Right, so I found this attic key, and this is the most disappointing room of them all. I mean, really, this should be where people kept their secrets, right? But no, there's nothing here. Nothing. Not even a piece of paper. Not even a pen. Nothing. It's an empty desk. So the only reason why we would go here at all is to be able to go downstairs, I think, to the garage. I realized there was another way to find out the clock code. And so we probably should have found the key to this attic before anything else, before trying this one. So this is a mute point now. But fine, we found it, and it says 3:20. So I don't know how I should have gotten that key prior. I don't remember how I got it, to be honest. There's so much information, so much stuff. So this is such a... There's no cars here, no nothing. Is this really how you would leave a garage? Wouldn't even be space for a car in here with all the stuff in the middle of the floor. What? Really? Bottle caps? Is there any reason they're still there? I have no clue. And they've got different colors as well, which is sort of unusual, to me at least. Someone's been drinking. Andrew? Probably. Oh, a diary here. I didn't feel well today. Had a nightmare last night. I cannot remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now since he has started working at the mansion. He is always with Trisha. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Oh, this is Derek. Mom says she feels better these days. It's as if she forgot she even has cancer. I hope she recovers quickly. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott is busy recently and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way. I can't say that to her, but I will be there whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day was like today. Today Scott came and asked if I know anything about Father Calvin. I only knew him as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and left. Looks like they aren't getting along too well. Yeah. Well, so Scott and Derek's not talking much lately? Since he didn't know that. Okay. That was it in the garage, and so I went back to Dorothy's house because now we have a key. Trisha had the key. Wow! This is such a difference from all the other houses around here. It's sort of cozy. It's sort of like a cozy cabin. Yeah, look at the wall with the masonry. Did they build a staircase after this house was built? It almost looks like it. But yeah, there's nothing here, is it? As usual. I don't think we've ever found anything in a bathroom besides the pills in Andrew's house. I just want to have a picture of this. It looks so picturesque. Yeah, rustic. And cute, to be honest. Yeah, let's see what's here. The kitchen usually doesn't have a thing, and this looks to be no exception. No one has ever put anything important in a kitchen. Oh wow, this is clean. Someone did a good job. Oh, another door. Is that out into the garden? It's locked, so never mind that. Nothing. But hey, she covered the furniture at least. Lots of useless stuff. More useless stuff. Here, there's gotta be a diary somewhere, right? Oh yeah, and glasses? Yeah. Maybe I should put mine on. Today Charles asked if I would be willing to stay with Sofia, and for that he would arrange a house for us. I said yes, but told him even if Sofia were to stay with me, her belly would eventually show. There's no way to hide her pregnancy. He looked worried. Charles came up to me and expressed his gratitude for taking care of Sofia. He said he will be covering all the necessary expenses. He told me not to tell anyone about it. As for Sofia's growing belly, when the time comes, I am to make up something about her running errands outside Painscreek. I'm not sure if that will work. Yeah. Probably not. Errands for months? I don't know. Sounds unlikely. Sofia is 8 months into her pregnancy. Her belly is big now. I asked her how she felt. She told me she's happy and feels hopeful for the future. She said it would be best if the baby is a boy. I understand why she thinks that way, but I can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel about it. The fact that it's a boy, or the baby at all. I mean, Vivian has got to know by now, right? I'm not sure how what were they thinking, to be honest? How are they expecting this to be handled by the wife? Have they even considered her? I mean, so we've got Charles, Sofia, and at least Dorothy. Shouldn't they have some consideration for the wife? I mean, Sofia got pregnant in 74, and that meant Charles, and that's the same freaking year he got a baby girl. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no freaking excuse to go jump into someone else's bed while your wife is still recovering from some, maybe depressions, maybe, it doesn't matter. You had a little baby girl. Why couldn't you take care of the baby girl instead of, excuse my French, fucking the nanny? I mean, I have no love for Charles at this point in the story. No love for Charles. He's a jerk, an ass. He's an ass. Plain and simple. And I think Sofia is an ass as well. Why the hell would you allow yourself to stay in a mansion, in a house? You've got 2 employees. And you cheat with one of them, and then you stay in the house just to, tell Vivian, screw you. That's basically what she did. And now I agree with Wanda's assessment of Sofia at this point. And Dorothy? She can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel about it. Meaning, your boss lady doesn't know about this arrangement just yet? How the hell can you do that to her? Okay, before I go on another rant, I'm gonna wrap up this episode and leave it here. So take care and thanks for watching.